Well, here we go again, bombing more countries. This is why one of my top 10 theses for a free republic is this one. A president cannot send American troops into harm's way inside the domain of a foreign nation without a formal declaration of war by Congress. That's my 61st thesis on page 93 of my book, Reviving Our Republic. This principle exists to preserve the separation of powers between the executive and the legislative branches in matters of war and peace. Because history shows us over and over and over again what happens when a single person, no matter how popular he might be at a moment, is allowed to decide when and where to send our children into the battlefields. The founders understood that unchecked war power leads to disastrous consequences. They had lived under it. That's why the president commands the military, but the decision to use that military in armed conflict must rest with Congress. Article 1, Section 8 is a safeguard. It forces deliberation, it forces accountability, and it forces the people, us, through our representatives, to consent before lives are put on the line. Today, we're told bombing is necessary in Nigeria, off the coast of Venezuela. It's told it's about security. In Syria, we're told America was attacked. But since when was America in the Mediterranean and Middle East? When were we there? Why are we there? We didn't stumble into these places. We placed our military into foreign nations, often without consent, without declarations of war, and without honest debate at home. It's no longer just one president making these decisions, however. It's the corporate boardroom above the military-industrial complex, profiting from conflict while many citizens follow the Pied Piper, wrapping themselves in earnest patriotism. We have gone to war 125 times without a formal declaration, only 11 times with one. We have been in a state of war for over 20 of the last 26 or so years. And the money? Well, it's spread all over Capitol Hill like the manure spreader we used to use when I was a kid on our farm to fertilize the fields. Except now, it doesn't grow sustenance for the people. It feeds gatekeepers, moneylenders, and leaves us with nothing but weeds. A republic cannot survive permanent war, and liberty cannot survive without governmental restraint on checks and having balance with power. Revive our republic.